Recording every day, no issues. Whenever whoever is missing, you can ask me.
I can't attend tomorrow, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll
Just
record. I'll record every day. Whoever is missing, no, you can ask me anytime. I'll not miss the sessions, recording sessions.
o- okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
loops or iterations means whenever you want to repeat the same statement or logic or whatever it may be, statement or a group of statements again and again. So for that, we'll go for a loop. Just like I want to print techlearn for 10 times, I should not write print techlearn, you should not write this. Generally, okay, this is easy. Techlearn for 10 times means you can use it like, you can say something like this. This is okay because of the repetition of it. We could see that. But sometimes there are something else, like if I have to say, uh, okay, I want to search now 5, okay, this is fine. Okay, I just want to find the sum of your marks, the given marks right now. Whatever your marks are there, I just want to total it up. So for that, generally how do we do if we get some marks here, some values are given to you. We have to just start totaling like this only. 3 plus 4, 7, carry forward again. 7 plus 5, 12. Then 12 plus 5, 6 is 18. Like this we go on. There is a constant repetition happening here. So if I have to start this calculation, generally what we do is, whatever is the number is there, that will be my initial sum. Initially, my total is begins from here only. So what is my initial total? 3. After that, I want to add up the next value. Now what is the total right now? 7. So now current total is 7. Again, I will take the 7 and add up to the next value. So I'm always adding the 7 and each value to it. So sum is like just a variable, initial variable, which is initially taking the first value of the list. Let us say that this is the first thing. So in the list where we have stored all your subjects marks, I am trying to take one by one. So how do we take the first value now? I want to take the first value itself in the sum right now. So whatever is your marks, I have to just say marks of 0 initially I set this. But after that, what should we do? By here, we'll get 3 in the sum, 3 as the initial sum. Now, I should take this sum and do the addition to the next number. That means I want to add the older value to the new number. That is nothing but your marks at which index? This index. But this is now current sum. Once we add these two values, this is nothing but 3 plus 4. Your answer is 7. So this should be updated as sum again. So this whole thing is now your sum. That means the result of these two additions I have to update inside a variable called as sum. Once this is done, now current sum is 7. You come down and repeat the same process again. So what is the repetition here? Take the sum, previous sum 7, plus you are adding the new number to it. That is m of 2, which is nothing but 7 plus 5. And then this is 12. And this should be saved inside which variable? Sum. So if you see there is a repetition in this thing or not. Are we repeating? Something are we repeating here? Or same thing is happening again and again, almost similar. Can we say that?
Sum is repeating again. Sum is
Yeah,
repeating again.
means the calculation formula is similar here. So we are trying to just take the value and started adding every time. What is common happening is we are taking the previous sum and to that we are adding from the marks all the various values at all the particular indexes, whichever indexes are there. So starting from which index? From 0 till the end index, or we say the last index. So this is what is happening. So if there were 5, it is fine. If there are 10 subjects, I can't do this manual coding. Manual is difficult. So if there is a procedure by which I can just change this value automatically, starting from 1 and all, next time it should go to, formula should again and again execute. same formula should run again and again. Only what should change here? These values should change. Starting from 1, 2, it should go on like this. And once it reaches to the end of the marks, like this is the last marks, it should automatically stop addition. So here we need to use some concepts called as loops, where we can inform where we have to start, when we have to end, and how should we move, what is your moving step. These loopings require important steps. The first step is called as initialization, means when we want to start my task, at which point I want to begin. So this will tell you the starting count or something. Now just for a simple question I'll explain. If I have to print 1 to 10, so is it easy that we will just write 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma like this? Should I keep on writing? This is how we will try to print it as of now, either in this manner or is in a text manner. But this is 10 numbers, it's fine. If it is like print 1 to 100 all the numbers, then should I write all the 100 numbers in the coding part, or there should be a shortcut to for by which system should do it? Because if I tell, see, even if I'm giving this task to you, I didn't write anything. I didn't say, please write or print 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not giving the whole information. I'm just saying that print 1 to 10. My question itself is short. So when you look at this point, we have given you only 2 points. From where we have to start until where we have to end here. But when you see only this question, generally a lot of people will write this only logically, because we are already learning from childhood this concept. But if somebody thinks out of box, they can even say something like this. Like this also they can do. If somebody thinks
So +1 to the previous one, something coding.
yeah, +1 to the code. So that means if I want to print
Some,
all the
yeah,
numbers from 1 to 10, I need to give one more instruction. From 1 to 10 by adding, so this third information is important, +1 every time. If I give this instruction, then for sure everybody has to print this numbers only. Then they cannot think out of box, or they cannot go, they deviate from the printing pattern. So instructions what are important? When should we start or when should we stop? That stopping step is called as test expression. So this will tell you to end the counting, by which we'll stop the counting. The next is the logic to move from 1 to 10. So I said 1 to 10, but how should I move from 1 to 10? So this logic. So that is actually the fourth step, or we say that's increment or decrement or change of the value. So that we can move from the beginning to the end. Because if I said 1 to 10, can I go by -1 or can I go only by +1 or plus operations? If I start at 1, can I reach to 10 by doing subtraction of a number or addition of a
no,
number?
only by +1.
Yeah, so that is the logic we have to see. So it can be +1 or +2, that doesn't matter. But it should be only plus only. So depending upon the beginning or the ending value, we should move from the beginning to ending either by incrementing or by decrementing, or we can do multiplication division also. So it need not be only plus only. We can also go for multiplication, right? If I have to say, you can see this. Is there any logic which is doing addition here? Am I doing any addition in this series?
No, it's multiplication by 2
Multiplied
to
by
the previous one.
Yeah, first one multiplied by 2. Then I got a result which is 2. After that, what did we do with the result?
Multiplied by 2 again.
Whatever is the result, you can see. First I took 1
Result
and just
into
multiply.
2.
Yeah, result into 2. So I got 4 here. Then same result I took and I just multiplied by 2. So this is going on a multiplication. So to move to the last number, it need not be +1 or something like that. We can even go for multiplication or any other logics, which is like increasing the number. So we can move by multiplication, or sometimes we can go by division also. just we have to change the value for sure. Because if I don't write any logic, and if I say just 1 to 10, nobody can jump from 1 to 10. They'll be always constantly at 1 only. So we must provide a logic to move from 1 to 10, proper logic. And for the third statement, what is a statement to be repeated? What you want to do all the time, repeatedly, same logic. So same logic should be repeated again and again. So these four informations we have to mention, and for that we have looping controls, like decision making controls we had if and then we have even looping controls. So in the looping controls we have the first is while loop, and the second one is for loop, and the third we can say for loop, or we can simply say for each loop. So let me show all these one by one. So just for the program to print 1 to 10, how do we use a while loop? While plus 1. So I should start initialization step. So I will take a variable and in that I'll store 1. And next is the test expression. Means I want to write a condition, just like if keyword how we write. Which number I should print if I write this condition? What is the meaning of this condition right now? When will this get printed is only when it is true. Only if the count value is less than or equal to 10, this gets printed. But how many times this condition will be checked? Will it be repeated again and again, or it's going to happen only once?
Once.
Only once. So that means it will check. If you have given some higher value, it will not even print it. Only if it is less than, any value below 10 or equal to 10 will be definitely printed. But I want this procedure should print repeatedly. So for that, we will replace this if, which is a conditional control actually, with a looping control, means repetition. Now that means I want to do this check till the time it is true, or as long as it is true, I want to do the statement or execute the statement. So like just like if, this while is also a checking condition only, but this will check it. If it is true, it will go into this one, execute it. After executing, it will come back here again. That means as long as it's true, it will repeat once again the check. And if the check condition is true, again it will execute. Comes here, revolves like in the circular fashion. It goes thus. Means when will this repetition stop? Once the condition becomes false. So when the condition should be false, that means if the C value exceeds 10, it will definitely break. So according to the condition what you wrote is all the C values, because I want to print all these numbers. So which condition satisfies all numbers to be printed? These numbers I want to print. All these are logically either less than or equal to which number? 10. So that means I want to print all those numbers which are at the most less or maximum equal to which number? 10. So this is the test I put in the beginning. So it will check it. Now current value of C is what? 1. Is 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes. Then it gets printed. But after printing, should I use the same value of C, or I should go to the next value, change the C value? So I should do